Hi, Kevin Runlet with Runlet Law Firm. If these videos help you out, we'd really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button down below, like us, and then you'll get notifications when new content comes out. Today I want to talk about a type of injury that occurs sometimes that's a little bit tough to determine how it happened. And generally this happens with a shoulder injury. It's what we call a partially inexplicable injury. And we've had this and seen this quite a few times where a worker is in a certain setting and they're doing a certain job over and over again, and they develop pain in their shoulder, generally from repetitive use. And it may be that there's not a direct diagnosis or a direct occurrence, meaning there wasn't someone throwing something and it tearing and hurting and say, okay, I know exactly what I was doing. We're talking about a situation that occurs where, man, my shoulder's starting to hurt and I can't think of anything that happened in particular to cause this. What should I do? Well, if you're on the job and this happens, you should certainly report it to your employer. One particular case that I'm thinking of, we had a worker at a grocery store. She was generally a stocker, would do different types of duties like that, stocking the shelves, facing the shelves, and eventually her shoulder just completely locked up. And it was eventually diagnosed as what they call frozen shoulder, which would be a repetitive use type of injury that happens where you can't hardly move your shoulder. It's like it sounds, it's frozen in place and it's very hard to move and very painful. So we were able to have this injury compensated through workers' comp, through her employer. She did have to have some minor surgeries to correct the problem, and it did get better, but we reached a pretty good settlement on this case because it affected her ability to go back to work. So this was what was diagnosed as frozen shoulder. Initially, it may be tough to determine, well, why did this happen or how did this happen? Don't give up. Don't not report it because you're unsure. And if you feel like you need to talk to an attorney, do so, and we're here to help if we can. Thank you.